why not? Let's get our first impressions of Starfield, right? So, Starfield is the newest game brought to you by Bethesda. If you enjoy games like Fallout, Skyrim, like any of the Elder Scrolls series, any of the Fallout series, it's the same company. It's what you expect out of them. And the game runs on the Creation 2 engine instead of the Creation 1 engine. Now, this is very, very early on in the game, like the first 2 hours, exactly 2 hours in, brought to you by this stream. Hopefully a lot of the footage is fine. And I'm running on an incredibly mid-rig. This is like bare bones enough to run this game level rig, right? And so, my thoughts on the game so far. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It appeals to me in the open world aspect of I get to explore space, that I get to explore these wonderful cities. And this is just the very beginning. I haven't even touched the whole, like, yes, go meet up with the Hall of Heroes kind of thing. I haven't gotten that far yet. I only got as far as, hey, this is your character. Here's how you get to create your character. And here's all the skills you get. So, this game, everything I've seen so far from other game reviewers, as well as just gameplay, it takes the best of everything that Bethesda has made and really puts it into something that, hey, we learned from our past, how about we do this for you guys, kind of thing, right? Fast travel is going to be fast travel, gunplay is going to be gunplay. It's what you expect out of that. I get to go in-depth on a lot of the other systems in the game, such as crafting, but I've explored enough of the menus to understand, like, hey, this is how this works. It's a little bit complicated on how stacked the navigating the menus are, but it's not as bad as it can be. It's not intuitive to its fullest, but once you get through on how to do it, it's a lot quicker. Space combat is really well done. Space travel, it's a lot of fun. Getting to go through and just, yeah, feeling space. You know, there's nothing to say about that. Besides, like, if you enjoyed like excuse me. This is going to be a horrible comparison, and I don't think it does it justice to say these two games are similar, but No Man's Sky. There is a level of depth between both games that are entirely different, but achieve things entirely differently, and how you execute through both games. Now, like I said, a lot of what Starfield is a more Bethesda-centric RPG open-world adventure game. You're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of your faction quests, your main quests, and your side quests. You're going to get a lot of those. You're going to get a lot of characters to talk to. You're going to get your kleptomaniacy. So if you enjoy taking everything that's not nailed down, you're more than welcome to do that. That's how I get rich in a lot of these games, so yes. You have options of being a bounty hunter. You can be a street rat. At some point, I might even get the fanatic. You know, the adoring fan. That is actually a trait you can achieve in this game, that you can get on the very beginning. Graphically speaking, since I'm running this on a potato, well, actually no, not a potato, but like, you know, a mid-rig, it's difficult for me because I see the game perfectly smooth. You guys watching the footage, you guys watching the YouTube live stream right now, you're only seeing this in like 14 frames per second because of just like, if I had to do this, right? You're not gonna see it right. My footage does not do it justice. Though from my end on the PC, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Everything handles fine.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're gonna have your set of Radiant quests, and later things that I know of the game. There is like base building. There is ship building. Those are features and effects I'm really excited to look and delve into, but I cannot do that with my time constraint. There's a lot to this game. There's a lot of depth to it. I'll give a more thought out review the more I play it, but this is my first impressions on it. My first impression review type of thing for Starfield. But what you get is what you get, and apparently there is a new game plus available to Starfield. So that makes the game a lot more worth playing through. Will I continue playing this on the YouTube live stream? Probably not, because when it comes to me and a game like this, it's going to be over 300 hours of me thoroughly looting, base building, and saying, forget the main story, I'm gonna go do the side quests. But apparently you really, really want to tunnel the main story in this game, which is a solid at least 30-hour experience minimum, 40-hour experience minimum. When I first played Skyrim, that experience for me was at least 180 hours, from what I remember. So, like, I don't want to...
I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Just not him.
Who are you talking to?
Yes, a special rule needs to be made.
He can find redemption, just do it somewhere else.
Tito, anong sabi
That's why I
mo?
bought a bottle of Pinot Noir. We are going to celebrate 10 years together.
Oh my god, congratulations!
To be honest, I can't believe it's already been that long. Time really flies. That Varun embassy building is such an eyesore. Why don't they just tear it down already?
But yeah, like I said, graphically speaking, it takes notes from a lot of the other games. So according to other sources, the base building mechanic... I'm going to step away from these two having a conversation and let them enjoy their conversation. As we just kind of enjoy our nice sci-fi scenery of New Atlantis. Yes, what's up, Chaos? As I'm kind of... yes. So, yeah. I doubt there's going to be too much in terms of, like, the science fantasy aspect, where this is true sci-fi. This reminds me of The Expanse, which I've been watching from, with my server for a little bit. So it's a little bit more in that realism sense of the fiction, where you gotta watch your O2, you gotta make sure your carry weight's just right, things of that nature. Versus like, say Star Wars, you know, you gotta watch your fuel, you gotta watch all these different things that really like fit into a simulator like this. That sounds like the voice actor for Victor from Arcane. Really? I don't know. We did run into Todd Habercorn, aka the Drifter, earlier. So I mean, yeah, the voice cast in this is a lot more expansive. You don't get the same 4 voice actors from Skyrim. So yes, Bethesda did put a lot of time and effort into this game, and so I'm excited to go into this, and like, I'm gonna enjoy this like a fine steak. So yes. So that's gonna conclude my little first impressions review of Starfield. I'm excited to play this. I'm definitely gonna be doing more of this over on Twitch, and definitely a lot more personally. But me being the content creator that I am, is like, I'm gonna be like, but I could be recording this, but I could be playing this on stream. So I might create a second character just for me, to kind of like explore and fuck around with, whereas like on streams I'll be able to just go into the story bit. If you want to see me do more story here on YouTube, let me know in the comment section below, or if you just want to see clips and highlights of my adventures through Twitch. Like, I'll do stream recordings over on Twitch, and then just kind of like upload play sessions here and there, the same way I'm doing my my Atomic Heart playthrough. So if you guys want to see more of that, let me know in the comment section below or in the chat. Either or, that's my first impressions of Starfield. I thoroughly enjoy this game. Yes, there are bugs, but honestly, it can either be the game itself or it could be my rig dealing with it. It's one or the other. But yes, so for this little portion of it, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post new videos on up. For the stream side, you know how we do things. Little added addendum for my little first impressions and quick review of this game of Starfield. My only gripe about it is regarding facial expressions. They tried way too hard with the facial expressions in the game, and just like how they talk to people, and just yeah, it's a little bit of uncanny valley, I'd say, is the phrase I'm looking for here. It's not too bad. I mean, everything looks fantastic. It's just like the all like they're doing too much to expressiveness on it. That's my big thing. However, with a speech style like this, it's fine, because this is a very classic Bethesda move here, where like this still emulates, like, this feels like Oblivion's version of it versus like Skyrim's, where Skyrim everything is still happening in the background. Sorry, let me see what you got.
Oh, please, take a look.
See what I mean about that facial expression? Yeah. So anyways, that's all I have to say about this right now in the game. Is just like it's a little off-putting in terms of that. But yeah. Anyways, that's the addendum.